Who dat?
And we're recording. This is Blake Voigt and Dan White coming to you live, inventing magic, starting a timer for 1 hour starting now. Let's go.
Go! Hurry up!
Thank
What do you got?
you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
I'm gonna
Um,
talk fast because we got to do this,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And I am sitting in my office right now with any item or object or building device you could probably imagine. You
Yeah,
are sitting
you
in
got
what
all
looks
of it.
like your cool studio.
Yeah, I've got it's a bit of a mess right now, but I've got random things. I didn't come into this like thinking, oh, I need to bring some supplies. So it's just
Nope.
stuff that I'm already kind of working on and organically is in front of me.
Totally cool. Don't tip anything you're currently working on right now.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
This is supposed to be low stakes, very raw,
Yeah,
not.
but then I would get like a nice consulting session from Blake if I
But then
did.
everyone else would as well.
Ah, double-edged sword.
It's hilarious. That would be a really funny strategy is bring a trick that's almost finished. It's just
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
jam on it. Okay. Here's one thing. I've been in the room you're in, and I
Yes.
know that like within the framework of the camera, it's pristine and clear. But like you said, there's stuff outside of and you've got like shelves with supplies, and you've
Hmm.
got random stuff. Like, what types of things do you have? Just because if we happen to both have that thing, it might
Yeah.
be easier, but not necessarily. Like if you have, I
I
think.
pretty much have everything somewhere stashed away. It's not going to be right in front of me, but in
Okay.
this room, I've got most of my props put away and things like that. So I've got a lot.
What do you got? I got a piece of paper here. I'll just
Right.
start.
Yeah. Nice. Right in front of me. What do I have? I've got, you know what I've got right in front of me right now? You know,
Yeah.
Jeff Trace's cards that you cut up?
Yes,
That's right in front of me right now. I love that thing. That
I
is
love that. A random card generator. Shout out to
yeah,
Jeff.
random card. Yeah.
That's
I've got a blindfold thing that is pretty neat.
ooh, blindfold.
Yeah, blindfold.
Okay.
And what else? I've got a real die. I've got playing cards, obviously. I've got a silk, billets,
Ooh, billet.
Sharpies. I mean, look, those are the things that are right in front of me right now, but
Those are
I've
the
got,
things you wouldn't have to stand up to go get.
yeah, I've got a card trimmer right in front of me too.
Ooh, okay. Card
And
trimmer.
I got a couple things that I'm working on right now. So, but, you
Yeah, don't.
know.
I've got a little baby hippopotamus
Got
right.
yeah.
I've got all of those things you just listed, I think,
Yes.
except a real die. I have a real die. Um,
Got a couple other like electronic stuff,
what are some
remote.
weird things you got laying around?
I've got a die that rolls to forces a four, like no matter how you roll it. It's not magnetic or anything. It's just weighted really, really well. It's by a company called Trick Shop, I think in the UK. They make,
Whoa,
I think, the best weighted die that you could get,
that's
which is
cool.
great. Yeah. And what other neat things do I have right in front of me? I've got a mask that looks like an old man mask.
Hilarious. Oh my
Um,
God.
I've got one of those bending keys, obviously, which I love.
Yep,
Um,
love that.
the other weird things. Let's see.
One thing that we might I love the more obscure the objects the better, but I just realized since this is going in Genie magazine,
Yeah.
for those people who are listening to this or watching this idea will live in Genie magazine in an article written by Noah Levine, who will watch and listen to what we're talking about right now. Shout out to Noah. And he will credit anything that we come up with, so that we're not coming up with other people's stuff. And also he'll write it up and we'll do photos and stuff. So maybe it's like to make it a thing that more people can play with or work on. We use stuff that everybody might have. I just realized
Yeah,
that.
certainly. Well, I've got all of that. So any like rubber bands, tape, all the supplies.
Yep.
A lot, I think envelopes, got a lot of envelopes. I really
Oh,
like envelopes. As do you, I think.
yeah. One thing that's starting to stick out is billets, blindfold, billets, blindfold, envelope, like
Yeah,
that.
there's a mentalism tinge
there's a mentalism in the air.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um, a card trimmer,
Yeah.
billets, and mentalism. I know
Mm.
I'm just saying random things out loud. When you say card trimmer, do you mean like this punch thing that like
Literally the exact same thing.
amazing? Like
Yes.
it's a corner rounder, will round the corners.
Exact model and color and everything.
Hilarious. Amazon, I
Yes.
believe. Card
Hard
trimmer.
short.
What?
Hard short.
Card short. Billets, blindfold. The blindfold you have, is it a real one or
No,
a?
it's gimmicked. It's gimmicked. So that might not be the right way to go with it.
You know
Um,
what's interesting is that like I've never uh that was one thing I'd have to find a hat and I might get up and run out of the room if I need to go get something and feel free to do the same. I'm wearing
mhm.
pants as hope
Yeah.
I did not tell you to wear pants, but hopefully you are as well.
There are pants. They're not the best pants, but they're pants.
I'm wearing gym shorts. But I did I ever show you the thing I came up with a hat? Like
No.
the impromptu blindfold? Because it's like, hold on. All right. If I man, this is a bad way to start this, but I have to go run to my closet, tell a
Yeah,
joke.
we just edit this out. I'm just gonna sit here and stare.
No editing. Okay, got it. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay, I got it. I ran to my
Okay.
closet and I'm back.
That
So
was way faster than I thought it was gonna be.
So these are hats. You and I got stain on my hat, but you and I both wear this type of hat, right?
Hmm.
So
Yep.
the thing that I realized was like this is a great blindfold
Okay.
because of the mesh, and I have
Yeah.
bright lighting right now, so this looks bad. But in like any sort of dim lighting, if you put like your hat over your face, like I
Hmm.
can see everything right here, like crystal clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just trying to think like but because it is mesh, the method is kind of, you know,
Meh.
uh, mesh. Yes, meh. It's meh. But the idea was just like you do a lot of amazing mentalism and formal stuff.
Hey, I love the idea of different blindfolds. I mean, I think the real when you really boil it down to blindfolds, I think what's so fascinating is the secret is you're just seeing through a little teeny peephole,
Mhm.
and even when you just cover your hands with your eyes, like you can just create just enough peephole that it looks like you can't see anything. I mean, the way the gap that's in your fingers right now, you could cut it down by 10 times and you'd still be able to see. And it's
Dude,
fascinating that all you need is literally a pinprick to see everything. Like so, I do think that's something worth exploring more. Is like, what are other things that you can wrap your head with that, or cover your eyes with that all you need is like literally a millimeter of space, to
that's
cover. And one
great.
thing that I played with too is like, just you can have a millimeter hole, but then if it's just really black, and then the thing that's over your eyes is black as well, then it essentially becomes black art, and you've got that. You
That's a
you can see
great
really
point.
well.
I like this idea of what else can you wrap around your head, or even more specific, I guess, would be what is an impromptu blindfold that
That
you
feels
think
really convincing. Yeah.
feels really convincing that anyone could do that like that you could blindfold yourself with the things in like bad example is like if you take a playing card and you fold it up and you pinch it over your eye and you do
Right.
that both in both eyes you can't see but actually you can I can't
Right. 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 Right.
like like what's a dollar bill over your face would be
I've
oh,
always loved the idea of being able to take two pieces of Scotch tape and
mm,
just tape the eyes shut like this, but like the tape going like this.
oh
Um,
man.
because I feel like that's really organic and it feels like just really, um, not able to be seen through. But I don't know if Scotch tape's going to hold your skin down. I feel like it has to have to be ducked. Yeah, I mean, if could you do it directly on your eyelid instead of over your
Well,
brow? Do
real
you know what
quick to go backwards
Yeah, okay.
like I can see
It looks great then. I mean, the thing is like my only concern with that is I would feel like you could be open up your eyes right now.
Yes,
You know what I
which
mean? Which
which
is
is the method.
right.
So you're saying tape on the eyelid down.
Yeah, so that it's like it'd be physically impossible to, even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to, you know.
Okay, I'm taking tape. I'm placing it on my eyelid and I'm taping it down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That seems pretty
It's funny because it's like so much less involved than very dramatic blindfold experiments, but
right.
this is almost like this is more real.
Yeah, right.
This is okay. I'm gonna go for the other one. Okay. So does it look like I'm blindfolded?
If you told me that you could see right now, I would want to like go up and look, but I don't think you could.
So I can see for some reason my left one I taped better,
Yeah.
but my right one I have a pocket of vision
That's all you need. I mean,
right
that means
here.
you can see anything.
So like I can see that the card I'm holding in my left hand is the four of clubs.
Right.
The minute I move it here, I can't see it.
Yeah. Well, then that means you can see perfectly. That means you can do a whole blindfold act.
All right, we're done. It was great talking to you. This is
Yeah.
cool.
No.
Ow, ow, ow.
Well,
No,
so I mean, and then how do you make that even more deceptive? Like the next level would be, I think it would be really cool if someone could put their hands over your eyes, like and them do it, and you could still figure out a way to see. Do you know what I
yep,
mean?
yep.
Um, so I think that might be kind of interesting.
Like if you had someone stand behind you and you took their hands and you were like, here, place them over my face so I can't see type thing.
Right.
The thing that makes me nervous with that is just the person like going like, you
Yeah. It's almost like you'd want the fingers
know.
somehow to control that a little bit.
That's true. I like the idea, like just in the realm of like real blindfold.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to blindfold myself right now, like that's me blindfolded.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why I think that the tape is like really convincing. Like that's
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, do you think it'd be more effective with like black tape? Do you have like a
Yep. I got every tape.
because my only one worry is that someone can see through the tape itself. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
almost
yeah.
like a method.
Yeah. So like I got gaff. You're gonna mess up my eyes.
I don't think so. I think
This is
you're
the
right.
last of my gaff. I got 1 inch left. This is perfect.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. All right.
One inch.
There's that. And then should I
Maybe
long ways or short ways?
maybe short ways. Maybe short ways.
So you don't need much tape to do this. So I'm closing one eye. There we go. Same vision,
Same vision.
right over here. Does it look like I can't see?
It so I'm assuming you can see through your right eye, yeah?
My right eye right here,
Yeah.
but does it look bad?
I'm trying to here, let me get some tape. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
entertain the audience.
Okay. Well, I'm just sticking tape. For people listening, I have black tape on my eyes and it hurts when you well, I guess the thing is, can you still hear me? Nope. Great. I'm here alone. Um, that if I hold my eyes closed, then they're closed. But if I try to open either eye, my left eye is held shut, but my right eye has just enough give to where I can open and see just a little bit. Just a little bit. So if you can see, I'm seeing right through the opening on the inner corner of my right eye.
If I just never came back and just had you say,
That, dude, I was talking to you for a second and I was like, can you still hear me? Because I didn't know if you were like,
I think I would like a little bit more like just like covering it like that
oh no.
almost.
So what you just did was you covered up my method by covering.
No, but I got it, so I can still see.
No way. Hang on. Ow, 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 ow. You can see?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
I mean, is it obvious that I can see? That's my only thing. So give me a fingers. I mean, if you hold up, there's four. So, but I mean, I don't
Where are
know.
you seeing?
Right through the same spot. This is that
Oh,
magic spot. This is that magic spot right here. Now,
yeah.
I could make it even more convincing. Again, I don't know how many of my
Oh.
things I'm ripping off here, but
So, but you putting a piece of tape below it like that.
just to convince her.
Oh, wow. Now you cannot see out of your left eye, right?
No. Well, a
But,
little bit. I can. I actually can. I can see the bridge just a little bit.
whoa. Yeah, man, that's pretty nuts. Your left eye looks more convincing because of the way you stacked it. Your
Right.
right eye almost now draws more attention to that opening.
Interesting. Okay, well, here's another thought,
Yeah.
right? Let's play with the idea of making part of the tape not sticky. So if we undo the stickiness, I'm gonna so this double piece right here, I'm gonna undo the stickiness of as much as I can of the
The
left
inside.
side of the tape, right? Or the
What's
right.
gonna go over your inside corner of your eye.
Yeah. So that way, even if I like legit shut it, if I so now I can't see, right?
Yeah.
If I open up my eye a little bit. Now the question is how obvious that is.
I see what you're saying. So you would develop a method for opening up the hole.
Exactly.
Well,
So
that's
just so
cool.
I could get I don't know, because then it kind of
No,
ruins the
I
tape.
think that's possible. Just from watching you do it, I think it's 100% possible because uh you just have it too well covered, I think.
Okay, so right now I can't see anything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better on my right eye right now. I don't know how I'm doing this, but I don't know how obvious this is, but let me try to
Yeah.
make this.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
assuming because I can't see anything.
I think it's the second piece on your right eye that makes it less convincing. Like if you just
Interesting.
had that one piece on there that's covering the bulk of your eye,
Okay.
because like here's let me show you because you can't see. It's like bad example is it looks like this. It looked like, can you see me?
No, hold on. Yeah.
It looked
It's
like
stupid.
you didn't need it, you know.
Got it.
I think I also like the simplicity of the one piece too.
Got it. I agree.
Wow.
So now, right, it looks pretty good, I would assume, because I can't see
Yeah.
anything, right?
Oh,
And
because
then
it's real. It's real. Right now you're actually
yeah,
blindfolded.
so what I'm doing is I'm doing the combination. So like, okay, let's just stick with this eye, right? So this one,
Yeah.
there's nothing. Well, maybe I should probably lower it a little bit.
Now
Let's lower.
here's the one thing I would say. Let me get more black tape. Is that like there's something just from the Scotch tape experiment.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna A B this for you. You tell me what you think. But for some reason, so like here's one eye. This is like what you got going on right now. Like it's covering the eye,
Yeah.
right?
Which looks great.
For some reason though, I actually like maybe this more
I don't know. I like the other one more, personally.
because this one is like I can't see. Hold on. Oh no, never mind. That's too much exposed. Oh, ugh. Gonna have no
Did you
eyelashes
get to it?
after this call.
Did it pull out an eyelash?
I don't know. Oh, I can see, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, this one got one. Here's a full trick concept for you.
Hmm.
You blindfold yourself, right?
Okay.
And you have someone hold up an amount of fingers
Right.
3 times. 3 times in a row, you guess it correctly. You guess
Okay.
three, then two, then one.
Right.
And you're like, wow. And you go, get this. And you rip this off, and there are 6 eyelashes stuck.
That's great, actually. That'd be really fun. Count them.
Ugh.
Count them.
Got
Three.
him. You can do this trick once a month, or like Blaine style. You can do it each eye, like with his hand. That looks great.
It's close. I can't see perfectly, but it's close.
So it's all like that looks good, right?
Yeah, I can see there, but I don't know how much is coming up.
Blindfold is so interesting to work on because it's like
Yeah,
you got to work on it from two angles. The one angle is like, do I look blindfolded?
right.
And
You
then
look
the-
really blindfolded there. I mean, look, the way to make this all work, and I don't know, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I don't know if we're going down a road of just going back to classic mentalism here, but
yeah.
um,
Does it look like I can't see?
absolutely, absolutely looks like you can't see. I would 100% buy that.
Well, guess what?
Really?
I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, it's coming into view. Okay, I'm developing a by kind of like what you were saying, like opening the hole
Yeah,
from a series of openings and shuttings. I'm seeing light in here.
right.
Here's another interesting way of thinking about this.
Hmm.
What if you came up with an organic blindfold or whatnot,
Right.
or like a quick little blindfold routine, but the
Hmm.
secret was they were all forces.
Oh, that's interesting.
So like we're coming up with all these really clever blindfolds, but to go back to like your thing that you were saying of like someone comes up behind you and they put their hands over your eyes,
Right.
like you're really blindfolded,
Right. Right.
but you're
Well,
doing
that's Cassidy's point is that if you should all the routines that you do with the blindfold, you should be able to do without that you don't need the you know what I mean? It's like it's
Bob
you
Cassidy said that.
yeah, or like you should be able to I think that you should be able to do it if you were truly blindfolded, you'd still be able to know.
That's cool. That's a great way of thinking.
This looks pretty good.
Yeah, so you got two full pieces
Yeah.
vertically down your eyes,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
I
like,
can see right now, right?
yep,
But now I can.
I like that. So if you like squint your eyes shut, you can't see, obviously.
Right.
But then
Well,
if you
yeah,
open them,
I'm using my cheeks essentially to keep the stickiness all
yeah,
up, right?
that's
And so
good.
whenever I just kind of stretch, it just
Yep.
pops in.
That opening is like there was something just to show you the two that you got going on.
Yeah,
Oh crap. Sorry. Let's see. So here's like this one, right?
right.
And then there was something cool about this one a minute ago.
Just a eye patch.
Just like so there's a big one, like 3 inch piece, and then there's like a 1 inch piece that kind of looks like a superhero eye hole in a mask.
Hmm.
I can't see in either of them.
Do you have a needle?
Oh, hold on. This is interesting. Okay. Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
No, keep going. What's your thought?
Don't forget it. You got it?
I got it.
I can see over here.
Oh, interesting.
You know how like most blindfolds peaks you're seeing around the bridge of the nose?
Right, right.
Like this one's kind of nice because right now if I put two pieces on the same size and then I like really pushed in, by pushing in on the nose, it actually opened up this window over here.
Oh, that's interesting.
So like, does that make sense?
Totally. You know what's really wild about that is like even if that was wide, like completely open, it doesn't. I don't know how you'd possibly see in that angle. It just seems like impossible to see, even if that was widely open.
Right, like I can see my hand right now.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing. I can't see like I can tell that's a black card, but I can't tell you what it is.
Interesting.
So like if someone could like for a red black test, someone could hand me a card and I could be like, this is feels like a black card.
Hmm.
Like that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
But you're right in that it's such an extreme angle that even if I like had my eyes open, you almost might not realize I can see over here.
Right. Right.
Can you see my eye? Is it super obvious from the side?
No, it doesn't look like that's even possible that you could see that.
Try it. Ow.
Do you have a needle?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just curious what it would do if you put a couple pinholes in there in a black
Oh,
piece.
just like in a black piece of tape.
Yeah, I'm sure people have messed with that before, but
So the thing you have right here, put it over your eye, right?
yeah.
And then once it's flat over your eye, push on the inside of your eye like you're like, okay, I'm not gonna see here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you need it to be long enough to cover the bridge, to cover
Yeah.
the
So like right
eyebrow.
now, I did it again. This one's way more open though. This is probably too obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's your like full peripheral.
Yeah, but it looks good from head on, but I'm looking right here. It's kind of cool.
There is something nice
Let's
about
try the-
using a different angle of blindfold. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Let's see if I can find a sewing needle. Do you have them?
I might, I might.
Oh, I got one. I got one. I got one. Man, my contacts are bugging.
Yeah.
You don't wear contacts, do you?
No, sir.
Oh man. Okay. So just a pinhole in a piece of duct tape.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Oh, interesting. Not really. You can't really see it. Oh, but I can't see through.
Yeah. It's actually closing it.
Eh. Oh no, you can. What the heck?
I know that you can. I mean, they have blindfolds with pins in them. Usually it's like two or three pinholes. You need like two or three.
Oh,
Like
I've
straight
never,
on.
I guess I've never messed with a pinhole blindfold. Have people just put pinholes in tape before?
They must have. That's the thing. It's like,
Okay. Okay, so there's three pinholes. Oh my God. Dude, I can see clear as day
damn, bro.
right here in my hand. Like
Really?
I'm reading the list on the paper. The further away you get, the better.
Come real close. Come real close. I want to see if I can see. I don't see anything, dude.
No way. Like I'm
Is
covering
that gaff? Is that
gaff
gaff?
tape.
You know, I think gaff might be better for that.
It's
I don't
got
have.
gaff has a texture to it, I think, that's making it work. Oh my God. So,
So cover the brow since you can.
that look good?
It looks great. There's no way you can see anything.
Hold up some fingers. Hold on. It's a little dark, but two.
Yeah.
Uh, three. Thumbs up.
Bro, it's great. All right. If you can tell me what this card is, then I think we just nailed a great method. Hopefully it doesn't exist. I mean, I know that pinholes exist in cloth, but I've never seen it existed in tape.
I
And
have never seen it in tape, dude. Just because of the brightness, I know it's a red ace. Is it the ace of diamonds?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
but like, dude, I'm telling you right now, if I like, I've got oh, shit. I just grabbed a bunch of double backers, but hold on, hold on. I'm like,
Wait, I said I can't see one pinhole. Could you add another pinhole and see
I,
even better?
I have three.
Right, but if you added six, right?
No,
Are you?
you know what it is though. I added three, but I
Yeah.
think I'm only looking through one of them.
Ah, interesting. It's just your eye found one.
Yeah, my eye found one because it's just as visible with three as it was with one,
Yeah,
but it just increased my chances of finding it, you know?
yeah.
Dude, this is nuts.
What's nice about it is you can hold that up to somebody's eyes, and if as long if you knew where those pinholes are, they wouldn't be able to see it. But why would anybody believe that you could see through there would be pinholes in a piece of tape? Like so, it's kind of nice to like start that first one on a roll of tape, right? Go pin in the tape, rip it. So you like maybe put like a score in where you're going to rip it, put
Yep.
that over the eye, and then show them the second piece of tape, right? Which they can put over the eye themselves. They can put it on you themselves, right?
Oh
So
my
now,
God, dude.
so like it feels real in gimmicks. It feels real organic.
So I'm gonna hold this up to the camera.
Put your flashlight behind it.
Oh, good idea. Hold on.
I see it. There we go. Now I see it. Oh, I like how it's in a diamond pattern. That makes sense. Instead of just, yeah, yeah. That way you gives, because there's a height thing, you know?
Yeah, I just poked three holes.
Well, can you see that with your naked eye? I mean, look, I'm on a camera right now. If someone was right there with
Oh,
you,
you know what?
it's,
Dude, dude.
wait,
So
well, pull my
I
heart.
just held it up
Yeah,
to my naked eye and light shone through it, right?
got it.
So if I put my thumb over those holes
Yeah,
and I go like this,
right.
you
Nothing.
cannot see
So
those
no, really, if you look at it right now, can you see anything?
nothing. I'm looking dead on at it. You got to go get a needle.
All right, you got to give me like 30 seconds.
Take your time.
All right.
I'll do a little for those of you that don't know about Dan White. Uh let's see. We are at the halfway mark. It is 2025 at the recording of this call. I believe in 2011, I first met Dan audibly over the phone, and that would have been 14 years ago, which is crazy. And this is crazy. Dude, can you hear me? Nope. This is nuts. So again, for those of you just listening, I have a piece of black gaff tape, and I took a sewing needle and just poked three holes in it. And then you can see them if you have light held up to it. But if you place your thumb on the back of it, it makes it so you can't see. So if you had this on your roll of tape, you pulled it off, and then you just went like this and covered up every possible hole. And then to Dan's point, you took the next one and had them do it. I can see perfectly through that tape right now. Like perfectly. Like I can see four hearts, eight of diamonds, seven of hearts, six of clubs. And then what's nice also is when you go to take this off, you look real fair too. Because on the inside, it's almost even more invisible. I did not know about that principle with pinholes. That's crazy. So again, just to show you on camera here, if you're watching, there are the three holes. Dude,
What's
this
up?
is nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You found a needle
Yeah, no, I haven't done it yet, but I did find a needle.
and you have gaff tape?
Yes.
I think one of the reasons why this actually works, I think you said this, is it's the texture in gaff tape
Yeah.
because duct tape it might not work. I think I have duct tape somewhere, but it's probably
Okay,
buried.
you just took the gaff tape, held it, and then just did three diamonds, yeah?
Yeah, no, the I have like a sewing here's what I'm using. I have a bunch of needles.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the thickest one.
Biggest one, got it.
But I mean, I think in a perfect world you would use the smallest one.
Yes,
But this is the one like I've heated it up to melt plastic.
got it.
It's pretty. Yeah, let me try it again with like a tiny one though. I just tried it again from scratch while you were walking around.
Right.
It just this is straight fire. It's,
I just don't know how, my question is I don't know if this has been done before. If it has to have, right? I mean, look, I know there's been blindfolds with needles with pinholes in them. I just don't know as far as
who would know?
don't know. I mean, I know, like I said, I think Tenyo has a cloth one that has holes in them. But I think what's nice about this is just the organic nature of it. Oh man, you know what's even great? Like
What?
how great it looks on a roll. Like
God.
that's really, I mean, it's gone.
Dude, we might delete this episode and keep this one.
Well, you know, what I was also thinking about is that we talked about a routine. I can't remember what it was with the coins over the
Uh-huh.
eyes
Uh-huh.
on the blindfold, and
Yep.
then
We talked about like
yeah, what it was.
I can't remember, but it was the bad version of it was like uh you put coins over your eyes, you blindfold yourselves, you borrow someone's ring, it disappears, and then when you remove the blindfold, their ring is under the tape, wasn't it?
Something like that. I don't think it was that per like that. That seems a little too magic-y, I think.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see perfectly. I'm just trying to find what the best, most deceptive spot is here.
Dude, this is nuts. So for those people just listening, Dan is moving the piece of tape around his face.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can see perfectly, but now I want it to be even better around the bridge, like the things that
So
you can make up
I feel
for.
like I feel like you want a piece, maybe the one you grab. Oh, look at all
Smaller.
these eyelashes on my tape. You want it like smaller so that it like even that's too big. You kind of want the piece to be like this.
Yeah,
Yes.
like this.
Yes. Can you see?
Yeah, perfectly. Give me a finger. Give
Dude.
me some fingers. I want
Uh,
the challenge now. Five, five. That's great. I mean, shit, if you can see perfectly through it, why not do it in both eyes? You
that's
know
a
what I
good
mean?
point.
I guess I mean why that way you can be completely. But yeah, man, dude, if I'm, geez, that
You,
would fool me if someone did this like re legitimately. I would be totally fooled by this.
dude,
You're
you
telling me you can't see anything?
no, nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Do you have them both poked?
No, just one.
You only
I
need
mean, like
one.
I can see so clearly right now. Like we got the five of hearts, the five of clubs, queen of hearts, seven of spades, jack of diamonds.
Yo, that's crazy.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, this might be my favorite blindfold. Like
It's
for real, like I would do this over the blindfold that I've already done in the past. Like this is so clear.
me too, man.
There's the nervousness of the mentalist wearing a blindfold, I think, sometimes when you're putting it on that initial time where
Yeah.
you're worried that you're just gonna miss the mark and
You
not get
know,
enough
you
perfect,
know
and
what?
this it kind of cancels that out.
Well, you know what I would maybe do with the because I'm not a very like
And
seasoned.
but wait, real
Yeah.
quick. By the way, I don't know what like setup I have of this diamond shape, but I can see through each diamond at the same time. So I'm like have like it is really clear.
What?
Yeah, I'm not seeing through one. Seeing through. It looks to me like I see a clover, like a four-leaf clover. Like this is what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing
No way.
like this.
Can you hold yours up to the light? How
Yeah,
close did you make them?
it feels like just like the perfect size.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna grab a piece that's you. So the piece you grabbed, this tape is like is 2 inches wide and maybe 3 inches, 3 inch piece.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Okay. Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, no, but yeah, about 3 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches. I think generally. I'm just trying off of memory, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So and then the dots, dude, this is so cool.
let me
Okay.
just. I'm gonna take a picture and see
One,
how fine.
two. And people could experiment with this, but okay, I'm gonna go for it. Wait, I guess I'm better at looking through my left eye for some reason.
Blake left eye.
Yeah. Now wait, I just poked 3 holes and I can't see anything. I wonder if I poked too small of ones.
Yeah, by the way, I used the little guy. I didn't even use a big one.
Really?
I mean,
Um,
it's probably something that you have to experiment with
yeah,
your with
you gotta dial it in.
eyeballs, but it's
There we
just
go. Oh, big bingo, bingo. Bingo, clear as day. Oh my God.
Are you seeing through one or multiple?
I think I'm seeing through multiple, and I don't think I realized I was before until you
Okay.
said it, because it's one image, but
Right.
it's definitely made up of three circles.
Yeah,
Dude,
I've seen four circles, so maybe, it's just it's just how whatever. As long as you get one circle, you can see. But like I can see the entire room. Like I don't even feel like I've got that much of a constrained
my
area.
my whole problem is darkness. So like
Yes.
I'm not getting as a lot of light information,
Right.
but I'm
Right.
getting like all the visuals. So like big contrasty things, like I can see really well. But like you looking at you right now on your camera, I just see a floating head
I
because
understand. I can see the color and the contrast, but maybe it's just our own lighting setup.
oh, you know what's cool though too is like you can see me now, right?
Yeah.
Look how fair it looks when you take it off.
Oh yeah, I have, what? How does it look on the other side, on the white side? I didn't even look at that.
If you are burning it, you can find them.
Can you seal those holes up now? Like you know how like if you just squished it, with your
Yeah.
thumb like push down, does it seal it?
No,
No.
but maybe in the way that you make the holes, you would be able to.
Yeah, like if you left like a like kind of a puncture inwards.
Yeah, you have to leave some residue. Dude, this is insane.
Yeah. I just I'm this is I mean like I legitimately would use this. This is very I'm gonna have to ask. You don't have anybody near you right now that you can just be like, hey, come real close. Can you see any, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Bonnie's here.
Do you think it's worth asking her? Or do you think maybe just walking out there and pretending like you're blind for like a little minute and then just, do you know what I mean?
Well, we're on speakerphone, so she's probably been hearing part of it.
Oh, okay.
This is just like, um, hey, babe.
Yeah, then I would just ask her straight up if she can see anything.
Okay. Bonnie?
Yeah, it's funny. I can see the holes better on the white side than I can on the black side.
Yeah. Um, Maybe she has her headphones in. One second. Hey, babe. Where are you? Oh, can I borrow you for 2 seconds? Yeah, we're still on the call, but can I borrow you? You don't have to be on it. Can I ask you something? Okay, hold on. Just come right here. You're not in it right there. But just stand right there in the door. 1 second. Let me just put this back on. Okay. Does this look like I'm blindfolded?
Yeah.
Put your hand like right here. And hold up like a number of fingers.
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
Do it again. 4.
Yeah.
You get really close to my eyes. Does it look like I can see through? Oh, ouch. No, I can't see. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Is that cool though?
Sure.
Until you did that.
Yeah. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
So let me talk you through what not to do.
Okay. I
So
heard you
I
go,
had it.
ouch.
What?
I heard you go, ouch.
You heard ouch. So I had it like I think this is a good experiment though.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why it works
Yeah.
is this bubble.
Certainly. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
there's a air bubble by pushing down all around the edges, you're creating this bubble that you're able to look through, right?
Right.
So what Bonnie just did was she went like this and pushed the tape against my eyelid.
Yeah, but you don't need the bubble. You don't. You just have to do it. You just have to apply it differently. So if you
Oh,
apply it with your eyes closed,
yeah.
right? And then bubble, so now it's not, so now you're not pushing down. Now open your eyes.
Yep.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Never mind.
I
You want,
think, but here's the other thing, to increase the chances of this working,
yeah.
what I would do, because I don't have a lot of experience with this, is I would set it up every 3 inches on the tape so that
Interesting.
you get 2 tries.
Yeah.
So like I would pull the tape out like 6 inches right?
Hmm.
Do 3 dots in the center of the first piece, 3 dots in the center of the second, so that like in front of people, you would be trying, and then
To
if you
get
nail it, great. If not, you have another piece of tape to
give it
try.
another chance. That makes total sense.
And then if you happen to nail it on both, then then even better. But just so you know, like you can't see this at all in person.
You can't.
No,
The holes.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, so I think okay, so I can see so clearly right now. I got a hole like dead on. Like I don't even. I mean, it's like clear as day. Um,
And I would just, can you push in on the middle of
yes.
around your,
So that's the thing. So you just if I were to do this again, I'd probably give myself another half an inch here, just so I could get a real nice interior.
yeah,
That's how I'm nailing it better right now. So I'm doing the pushing in the inside of the nook there of the eye first.
yep,
So the first thing that happens is I go into the nose, right? So
okay,
covering the hole like this.
okay.
So nose first, and
Nose
then
first.
putting it over until I get a nice clear shot, and then not pushing down there,
Yep,
and then I'm nailed.
I just did it. Look good?
Yeah, it looks great.
I can see perfect.
Me too. That's so much fun.
So what do you got going on this week?
Yeah, not much. You know.
Okay, here's something fun. We've got 14 minutes left.
Okay.
I think the next steps, just because like some people don't know how we do stuff like this, I would probably text or call Colin Cloud. I'm
Yes.
trying to think who else in my Rolodex of people. Um, do you got anybody like, I mean, you know
I
Colin.
know a guy named Sean Bott. I mean, I would Google first.
Google, how would you Google this though? Like pinholes in tape blindfold peak?
Yeah, probably.
See if, because a lot of times with like blindfolds, the method isn't like in the search.
Right, right.
But because most blindfold peaks that I've seen with tape, it's all based off this, right? Right here. Like
Yeah.
the
Yes.
bridge of your nose.
Right. Well,
What's
yeah. The annoying part about this is like I've a feeling I'm just going to open up Corinda and be like, oh yeah, the blindfold tape peak.
well, let
Um,
me I mean Noah knows a lot too. So I'll call Noah after this call. I'll call Colin. You ask your guy if anybody's ever seen or heard of this. But then with like 12 minutes left, just for fun, because this is like in my mind home run. What's something you could do with a blindfold, I guess?
um,
You could
I mean,
drive down Mulholland Boulevard.
which we've done. Um, yeah, our my blindfolded session goes way back. Um, so if yeah, I think. What's so nice about this is that it's really impromptu and really close up. Like most blindfold acts are on stage. So
Yes.
it would be fun to think about how to do a blindfold trick that you could do walk around or close up. You know, that
Yeah.
would be a fun assignment, I think, to work on. Not
Yeah.
because that you couldn't do anything differently. It's just that, sometimes the process of putting the blindfold on is part of the act, and I get that. Like the part of the act of like, look how difficult this is to put on. If it's so difficult to put on, I'm like, why? What's the point of even doing this if all you're doing is like peeking? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
the part of the act is the difficulty in putting it on. So, um, you're essentially eliminating all of that by how easy this is to put on.
Yeah.
But what that gives you is the ability to do it, in a walk around situation or close up situation. So what could you do with that then the strength?
Like to go back to how this all started was just like the organicness of all of this started from you being like, I've always just wanted to put 2 pieces of tape. Like, because that is the most fair. Like,
Yeah.
working backwards. Like if I wanted to blindfold someone and be like, here, let me just put this piece here and put this piece here, you can't
Mhm.
see. You
Yeah.
know? Like it's
Yeah.
almost more fair than like layers and layers and all this stuff of like
Right.
convoluted
But then
methods.
I mean the counter argument to that is that okay, well maybe it's just so fair that then the method becomes like that has to be the method. Is there some holes in there?
They
You
have
know
to
what
go see. Well, it helps that you have like sometimes with blindfolds, it's like a device that's like made. So it's a little more like this feels more raw and organic.
Yeah.
And you also could, like, you know how I was saying I would take 6 inches, do a hole in the middle of the first three. What you could do is do 9 inches, take
Hmm.
a 3 inch piece, rip it off, and have them like really fully examine it and just be
Yeah.
like, can you see through this? Is there any way, like if you hold it up to the light, put it over your eye, put it over my eye, maybe the first one is examinable because it's further, like the gimmick is the second piece, you know?
Right. Right.
So
You know
then,
what's interesting
yeah.
is that I think if you put one, gaff tape sticks together really well. Like there's
Oh,
something
yeah.
nice about pulling the gimmick off and then putting it right on top of the other one, and then like you can just give it to them, and then it feels like,
Well,
or even fold. You have to fold it in half, I think.
here's what you do. If you took, like, here's one with the holes in it,
Right.
now you're clean
Clean. Can't they can't you
because
can't.
gaff tape cannot be pulled
Right.
off of itself.
Right. Like I wonder if you just crimp it enough that it like when you take it off, if you go like this,
Yes, you pinch the sh that's great.
it's
So
kind of
you
interesting.
pinch the hole shut on both, and then everything can be examined.
Right.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
you can just give it to him at that point, and you just put one on top of the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't open it. That's great. Or the other thing that it makes me want to do is like a witch hand routine with a ball of tape. So it's like the whole trick is this. So it's
Hmm.
like you take the ball of tape, you take a piece off. Can you see through this? Crumple it up into a ball, put it in either hand, and then here, let's do this, let's do this. And now, like, you know, a witch hand thing. The problem with tape though is that they could fully get it into the hand. Maybe you do a witch hand routine with the thing, with the
Right.
because you can't fully conceal it. So you say,
Hmm.
okay, I can't see. Here, take the roll of tape, put it in either hand, and hold up both of your hands. If you're if it's in your right hand, I want you to think of Paris. If it's in your left hand, I want you to think of, you know,
Hand pocket.
hand pocket. But you know what I mean? Like you could, I think, is that Collins thing? I don't want to.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
But
won't
you don't
look
even
it
need
up.
to do that because I mean, you can. What if we combine the other idea with the quarter? So say you do it with the quarter, it's magnetic quarter, use a electronic gimmick to know which hand it's in. So it doesn't even have to do with the blindfold, right?
Okay.
But then so you do it, you say, okay, I'm going to guess which hand the coin is in, right? And then you at some point you take the coin back,
Hmm.
right? And vanish it, right?
Okay.
For something else.
Yep.
And then do one more thing, since taking advantage of the fact that you can see, which is here, like maybe hold a finger up or something my favorite thing with the blindfold is like a drawing duplication or a bill serial number.
Yep.
Oh, so you could do that. Like it would be kind of interesting if you did a bill.
Yep.
No, because then you could just switch it. So where I'm going with this is they're doing it with a bill behind their back, and then telling them which hand it's in, and then saying not only that, that's your bill. I'm gonna, and then you start reading off the serial number of their bill,
Yeah.
right? But then as a kicker ending, bill vanishes, then you pull over the thing, and inside is that same bill with the same serial number. But I
Shoo.
don't even know if you need to do all of that because then you wouldn't need to see the bill serial number because you would just be switching it anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, what's
but
nice?
I like just even if you didn't do the kicker ending, there is something nice about barring a bill,
Yep.
doing which hand,
Yep.
and then telling them the serial number of the bill.
Well, you could do the witch hand, you'd need to like electronic unless you I mean the one thing that like I'm trying to figure out if there's a way organically of like them not concealing it in their hand. So
Hmm.
that version of it is like I'm gonna be blindfolded. The boom, boom, boom. So now I can't see. I
Hmm.
want everyone here, like if it's an audience or a group of people, I want everybody to know which hand it's in. So like mix it up and then hold up both of your hands in front of you so that everybody knows, you know. But like
Right.
in the act of doing all of that, when you're taking the bill from them and stuff, you're getting the serial number,
Hmm.
you know? So
Right,
like,
right. Well, that those are the best, I think, blindfold uses are kind of essentially one ahead
yeah,
with so you're not you're looking at the thing that's coming up next,
yeah,
right? So if you've got three of something, right, and you're looking at the thing that is the next thing, which and
yeah,
then so then when the real thing comes apart, your head can be like, do you know what I mean? So you're actually not even looking at it. So
yep,
for instance, if the next thing up on deck was over here, you get the peak, but the thing that you're supposedly reading is over here in your hand closed, right?
yeah.
Now you're just calling out these numbers for that. Do you know what I mean?
That's
That's always the strongest. So
yeah.
um,
One ahead is great.
yeah, with the blindfold one ahead is great. You know, credit card I think would be a really good one to do.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Credit card's really good.
I think credit card would be really nice with this. You
Yep,
know, just, here, I'm going to put these on, give me your credit card. First of all, I can tell it's a, it's American Express, right? Yeah, and you could do the whole thing. That would be kind of fun.
that's great. You know what would be interesting is if you I'm sure this has been done, but like pressed your finger into the numbers. Okay.
Mm,
So like bad example is like you someone hands you a credit card, you push your fingers really, really hard and you hand it to someone else. And now
right.
you hold your hand like this and you're blindfolded, but you're reading the impression of the numbers from your finger.
I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can do that because I think well,
They'd be mirrored and
someone's have must have played with that before. I
okay.
think that's got to be something, right? Just like this pinhole thing's got to be something.
This is the re-release of all this stuff that's
All
already
this
out
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Pinhole and tape has been done.
It's definitely been done with
Fabric
fabric. Definitely. I know that for sure, but I don't know about the tape.
with black gaff.
Um, the other thing is you could do something like with real dye, actually, now that it's like right in front of me, full circle.
Yep.
Real dye might be kind of fun with this because you don't need the blindfold to do real dye, but then you have like a really nice kicker ending because now you can, legitimately see what numbers are on.
I guess what I miss sometimes with a blindfold routine is what you can do with a blindfold that you can't do with other things. Like bad version is like which hand, where you're figuring out which hand the object is in.
Mhm.
You kind of need an electronic thing, so why do it blindfolded? To your point, I guess a drawing duplication is a great thing.
Drawing due, uh, credit card divination, uh, maybe it's getting a scan of a bunch of people who hold things and figuring out who's holding what.
Yep.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, but I guess the basic drawing duplication would be like have somebody draw anything and then put it down. You peek it through the tape, right?
Right.
And then just redraw it. That would be the worst version of this.
Yeah.
And then you take the tape, and then you take the tape off, right? And then you stick it to the corners of your drawing and you stick it to them and they go back to their seat.
Yeah. Yeah. Use it just hanging up on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
We got a minute and 42 left. This is really cool. I think blindfolds are so cool. Pinhole, I'm new to. I'd seen it with like foil before, like
Mhm.
the tiny holes,
Foil's cool. Yeah. Foil's great.
but not with tape, man. It's really, really fair.
I just hope we didn't spend this whole time just working on something that's been done. But
I'm gonna, but
even
if
if we have, this is
yes,
a great method. Like, it's a really good method.
yes, even if we have, I hope that whoever came up with this is cool and I can talk to them
Yeah.
and be like, hey, so can I send you a 1 hour video of me and Dan White reinventing your trick?
All right. Jeez.
Um,
Just trying to think of what other thing to like how we can push it. Like, is there something else with it?
it's helpful that it cleans itself up too, like method wise, like whenever you pinch it shut.
Yeah.
But so this is a tape what would we call this? This would be a blindfold peak tape.
Yeah, well, you know what else is fun? Is like, B. Smith, right? He always carries like a few, like
Yeah.
a gaff tape with him everywhere.
You don't have to carry a whole roll. You just carry a little.
But yeah, and he just wraps it, and just wraps it on itself.
Yep.
That's always in his like jeans pocket, and it does make sense. Like it's like a good thing to have with you all the time, especially if you're in a production setting, right?
So that's
Um,
all you need to do. You take it, you get your little tab.
yeah.
There's time's up. That's 1 hour. It's a great way to
Okay.
end it. Cut it here, poke your holes. But now this is an impromptu blindfold.
Yeah, this is your whole blindfold. I mean, that's all it's just put in your pocket, and you got a whole. And blindfolds can play for 2,000 people. Like you can play a whole blindfold act for 2,000 people, and it's just with that. It's kind of cool, and it's
I
a
love
whole
this
gimmick
thing.
to set up.
We're gonna hang up and we're both gonna do a deep dive on sourcing this because
Yeah,
that's when you know you've got a good idea, when you're
yeah,
both convinced like someone's had to.
yeah. It's true. That's happened before many times, and it's like, and then
But
no one has.
also,
And,
but also that doesn't mean someone has,
yeah, sure.
So thank you for doing this, man. I appreciate you.
Cool.
This was so fun.
This is
Blindfold.
how all of our jams go down usually, so it's
Oh,
a good thing.
this is total 100% success rate. We got a good track record.
Yeah, yeah.
And what do you call this?
I don't know.
Blindfold taped shut, taped, tape peak, tape, tape city.
Blake and yellow.
Yeah.
Um,
Gaffed, gaffed blindfold.
there you go. There you go.
Get it?
I like it. I like it. That
Blindfold
works.
gaff.
Blindfold gaff.
That's funny. Poke a hole. Holy peak. All right. Name to
All
be
right.
determined. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll think about it.
Thanks, dude. See you,
All
man.
right. Peace.
Bye.